Arts. We would like to welcome, of course, a director, Sabira Sheikh, and of course, actress extraordinaire, Shara Sharum. They will be performing a wonderful play written by Dave Carley called The Canadian Rajah that will be happening next Thursday at DPAC 24th to 27th. Tickets, cloudjoy.com. So welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
No, thank you for making your time to come here on a Thursday afternoon. So tell me a little bit more about this play, Sabira. I mean, you are the director. Must hear from director first, and then we will push to the actress.
Okay, I won't say much about the synopsis because it's about the firstborn child of Charles Brooke by his Malana wife, Diane Mastia. And the fact that he spent most of his life trying to get recognition that he is the firstborn son, but he never did. So Dave Carley has written a story about a meeting between him and the Rani, Margaret.
The wife of.
Yes, it's fiction, but a lot of it is also truth, but they never met.
They never met?
No, they never met.
Were there at least letters written and all that?
He wrote to the British government and all that, but they just, didn't listen to him or didn't want to even reply to his, acknowledge his presence.
And I guess, Sarah, you play the Rani?
Yes,
yeah, of course.
I play Rani Margaret. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
and how did you process this? Because, of course, the play is about, I wouldn't say illegitimate. It was not at all.
They were married according to
married.
Mohammedan rights. Yes, it's just
recognized.
that. Yeah, during that time, they will not accept a marriage between natives. So you're a Eurasian, so to speak. But they would call you a half-breed and other bad words, So that's how he had to live his life as a half-breed.
And of course, Sarah playing the Rani, how did you assess this?
Assess it?
Like what you call this when you were given this play,
Yes.
and of course, being, having to play the wife of Charles, Rani Margaret. How did you come in your own voice, trying to understand the things that was going through?
Right, okay. So quite interestingly, Sabira mentioned this to me one day over tea, I think it was, and asked if I wanted to read the script. And I said, yes, of course. So she sent over the script and we read it. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is just so amazing. I think the writer, you'll agree, Sabira, has a lot of sympathy for Esker, understandably, that the boy has been exiled. And so it explores the reason why he was exiled, why it was all arranged the way it was. So I am hoping that the narrative of Rani will come through. So a little bit of sympathy for Rani as to why she did what she did.
Okay, and with that, we've got more of the cast from the Canadian Rajah. We have also our two male actors that are sitting at the back. They will be moved forward onto the interview chair in a while, but let's not forget Canadian Rajah opens on Thursday 24th to 27th of October at DPAC, and tickets you can get at cloudjoy.com. To our actress and our director, congratulations. Now, Sabira, how has the directing process and rehearsals been?
Terrible.
Really? Well, you guys have been rehearsing for how long?
No, it's been very good. We haven't been very long.
1 month? 2 months?
About 2 months, yeah.
About 2 months,
Yeah.
okay.
It's been actually an easy coasting ride for me.
Oh, well, when you choose the right actors.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I had...
And you don't have to teach social media influencers how to act.
Yes, and I didn't have didn't have my work cut out because they did most of the work. And I only tweak a little bit here and there, But for the whole production, it is not just the actors on stage, but we also have music And then behind stage, we have two artists working. That's Norma Nordin, who is the mother of all lighting
Ooh.
designers in town.
Mm-mm.
She's doing our lighting, and the light becomes a character in the play. And then we've got Rajah, who's doing the visuals, which will be at the back of the stage. And so, it's not just a play, but it's also immersive with all the other media as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. And Shara, who plays, of course, Rani Margaret, she's such a big, important role. What are your findings about her?
So as soon as Sabira said yes to hiring me as Rani, I went out and bought books well, she wrote these autobiographies. So I did a lot of research on her, and she's quite an amazing woman. I have great admiration for women, for actually men and women who leave their home to go somewhere and start anew. And she was 19 when she married Rajah Charles Brooke. All she knew was probably that tigers and jungles and headhunters, and that's all she knew.
And she went.
And she went. 6 weeks later, she leaves England and she arrives in Sarawak. So she did a lot as well. I mean, okay, granted, this was during Victorian times, so social, society, culture, everything would be totally unacceptable.
Yeah, and
today.
there's no social networking or expat group.
Yeah, there wasn't any of that. None of that.
So she kind of have to relearn actually how to live.
She did. She learned Malay. She learned the customs. She learned how to be in court. She set up a school for women. Okay, granted, it was for the courtly, for those in the court. But before that, the women were not educated. She also instituted things like she revived the songket within Sarawak. And I believe that I haven't been to Sarawak for many years, so it's time that we should go. Hopefully.
Actually, you should. I mean, have there been any thoughts about bringing this play to East Malaysia?
We've asked, but they've been very quiet. We've asked, but they've been very quiet.
In what sense?
Not replying, or not even acknowledging that.
You're talking about the tourism or the arts. Why don't you just go on your own? Sorry, I come from a comedy aspect. We don't wait for people to tell us, you may come. We're like, okay, theatre's booked. Whether you want it or not, we're here.
Yes, but what about the funding?
Okay, you guys get funding. We don't.
Yeah, but you charge high fees. We don't. So,
but that's another talk segment
for another day.
It's for another day.
Yeah.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to catch the Canadian Rajah, please go down to cloudjoy.com. It will be in DPAC 24th to 27th of October, and that is next Thursday till Sunday, right?
Yeah.
All right, we've got more of Canadian Rajah next with our actors and, of course, director from that. This is, of course, Joy and Come on Aforadio. Now we have the boys, Malik, Taufik, and Ishra. Welcome very much to Aforadio. Okay, boys, so tell me what you're playing at Cepat. Who is your character? So Malik, who are you now?
So I'm Eska Brooke.
Of course you have to be. Kan?
I know, but I'll also be playing another couple more characters. I'll be playing Eska's father, which is Archdeacon Dakin, his adoptive father, and as well as one churchgoer.
Oh,
and
so scandalous!
And Eska's
churchgoer, a churchgoer.
I know.
Kan?
And another character would be Eska's best friend, David Dunlap.
I see. And what about you, Isra?
So to ease the burden of Mali, I play one of the character, which is I play himself, but the younger version of Eska.
Of Eska.
F Eska, yeah.
Okay, the one with hair. Okay.
Yes, very.
We don't look the same, but
correct.
the hairline is there.
Okay, what attracted you to this play?
The writing.
Okay.
Yeah, it had a lot of wit. It's got a lot of tension, and it's mostly based on a research documentation.
Yeah, I mean, so many.
Which is great.
Yeah, because it's never.
Even though it's quite fictional,
acknowledged,
yeah.
right? So it is half fiction, half fact.
Yes, and I think what the audience can expect would be a backgrounder of Eska's history, and also they will get a backgrounder of Rani Margaret's history as well.
Ah, yes, and Isra.
I was forced.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh,
By who?
but I was. I'm learning with Sabira, and then well, of course the.
When you mean learning?
Yeah. I'm with her acting
Masakini.
class, Masakini,
Mm-mm.
and then we gone through the script with fellow classmates, and then I find this very revealing story as a history geek, and this is something new that not much people, even for myself, this is something new. Some revelation that there's a part of history in our history that still untold, and this is one of it. So I'm pleased to be summoned to make this happen.
Summoned. It's like he's a genie in a bottle, and he was
Gosok,
summoned.
gosok,
Yeah,
okay, keluar.
someone kena
I need
gosok
you.
baru
Yeah.
keluar kan. Okay, wonderful. We are talking to the actors from Canadian Rajah that will be performing 24th to 27 at D-Pack. If you want to get tickets, and trust me, it's running out fast, cloudjoy.com. This is, of course, Joy and Come on Seriously Come here for radio. We are talking to Isra and, of course, Malik Taufik. Now, Malik, you play the title role.
Correct.
Eska.
Yes.
And Isra, you play the young title role.
The mini title role.
The
yeah.
mini. So you only play one.
For a few minutes. Yeah, just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
So you play three.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Wow.
But
He
he's
has
got
to
an
do it all.
integral role, actually.
Okay, are you
Yep.
stretching your talent, your acting capabilities in this three?
It's always been stretched.
How was the rehearsal process, guys?
Oh, it's been wonderful. Just working with Sabira and Isra and Sarah. It's just a lot of fun. Yeah, there's also another actress as well that's joining us. Her
Yes.
name's Amalina R. Hum, right?
Yep.
And she plays?
She plays my youngest daughter, Eska's youngest daughter, Grace.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're to a point that you could have daughters now.
I know.
There was a moment where Mali was very much like a spring chicken. Okay, so how was the process for you? It's
Fun. It was fun, and it's like going to the gym.
Oh,
Because
explain.
because I've been working with Malay theatres with a generation of my age, and
How old are you?
how young? Please rephrase
How
your question.
young are you?
I'm 33 now.
Okay, that's not that young.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a new experience working with an otai, can we say? Because
Okay. So you were
yeah.
from a Malay theatre background.
Yep.
Is this your first English play?
oh, yes, first English. So
Okay.
it's an extra work for me to brushing up my English.
Okay, is that why you
Yeah.
what you call this? Have you picked up anything from the English theatre? How would I say? Because I know Malay theatre and English theatre. Every theatre is theatre, but there is certain things that you have to look at, like for example, intonation, speech, language.
I think it's a same discipline, but here with Masakini and with Ma'am Sabira, I've learned a lot more about the discipline, the details. She's very particular about the details. Why you move your finger? Why do you tilt your head and such things? So it all has to be precise and truthful. Different with where I learn with Malay, it's very organic and because it's
Melodramatic.
melodramatic maybe in some sense because it's my mother tongue, so it's a bit easier. But I've learned a lot.
What was the most difficult thing for you to process?
To be truthful. Yeah,
Surprisingly.
that's the hardest thing to be in this very pretentious world, isn't it? to be truthful, and
Well,
yeah,
we're not talking about life now, right now, because if we are,
maybe.
It would take hours.
we'll take hours. You're only 33, Isra. Please do not ask for the the answers to the universe as yet. Me and Malay have gone through more.
And back.
I'm back.
Yeah, I think that's the challenge, because to be truthful in when you are acting someone else,
Uh-huh.
that's the most challenging thing
But
in
the
this line
acting,
of work.
yeah, I mean, acting is truth, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
like, what about yours? I mean, you're definitely a little bit more in the game.
Well, I mean, I followed Sabira's guidance and also her attention to detail with the nuances, physical nuances,
Is
with
this
the
the
voice.
first time you're working with Sabera?
Yes, actually no, it's the second time.
Aw,
Yes.
that's nice. Okay, we are talking to the actors from Canadian Rajah, a play written by Dave Carley, directed by Sabira Sheikh. It will be in DPAC 24th to 27th of October. Tickets if you want to get, and they're very limited, cloudjoy.com. This is, of course, Joy and Come on AFORadio.com. Okay, we have our two ladies back, Sabira and Sarah Sharon. Okay, now let's talk about costumes and jewelry. I can imagine, especially in that era. Okay, who's going to start with it? Come on, Sarah,
Okay,
come on.
well, we got Melinda Louis on board.
Again,
Again,
because the
I
last time
know.
I saw you was in that beautiful play with Susan Lancaster,
That's
and
right.
your costume was amazing.
Yes,
Okay,
and she didn't disappoint again.
Uh-uh.
The attention to detail
Whoa.
was incredible. So she collaborated with the Sarawak Museum.
Mm-hmm.
She went and found out what exactly Rani Margaret wore.
Mm-mm.
I think there is her baju in the museum.
Oh,
She also had things specially created. She made what's it called again? I forget.
Which one?
The
The scarf is kalinkam, which is
okay.
it's the metal work on very soft material, and not everybody can do it.
No,
So
but
it's-
someone like Melinda would
Yeah.
have the ability and, of course, the sense
Yeah.
to be able to
Yeah.
replicate that.
Yes, it's a beautiful scarf.
Okay, wow.
and the songket and
So how many costumes did you get?
one,
That's all a girl want to
one,
know.
Except my only
but
pet
she's
peeve.
got her lingerie.
Oh, Malay's got 3 costumes.
It's
No.
not a
3.
competition.
3.
No,
Okay.
No, she's
You got 1 or you got 3? How many?
No, I have two actually. I
Ah.
have two costumes.
Lingerie.
I have a beautiful lingerie set.
Ooh,
Quite
are you
visual.
keeping that? Are you allowed to keep that?
I'll get my agent to talk to her agent. To her people. Yes, I forgot. There's two. Yes, there's two beautiful. Yes, two beautiful, costumes.
And she also used almost the same color that
Yes.
Rani used, kind of beautiful purpley.
Did she also do jewelry?
On
it's
the
part-
bodies.
It's
Part-
part on the baju. It's yeah.
But
She
you
did
didn't
do
get
that.
your crown.
I didn't get my crown,
I wouldn't let her wear the crown.
so I'm still sulking.
I'm sure you wear crown most beautifully.
Yes,
Uh,
if you remember, Joanne, you haven't seen me sulk.
Not at all. So why should people go and watch this play?
It's not well. The acting is excellent,
Mm-mm.
and the script they have brought the script to life, and there's not even a moment of boredom because the wit is there, and how they've done the characters. You'll be amazed, really.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and also because we've got all the other things blending in, music and the visuals. So yeah.
Wow, beautiful. I can't wait. So please go and get your tickets because I hear tickets are moving very, very fast. 24th to 27th of October at DPAC. And all you need to do is go down to cloudjoy.com and purchase it. Any last words before we send our ladies off?
Ronnie?
Ronnie?
Well, let me see. It's a very interesting. I'm gonna have to edit this.
No, just go off.
Just go. Okay. I loved it from the moment I read it because I think it's a very strong play about women and how a woman survives and what she will do to make sure that her legacy lives on.
Interesting.
And whatever it takes, she will do it. Whatever resources she has, be it her intelligence, be it financial, be it her charm, she will use whatever she has to get what she wants.
Well, a little bit like you as well,
I like
I'm
to
sure.
think that too.
Can't wait to see all of you in it. This is, of course, Joanne. Come on AFO Radio. Seriously, come.